I mean, really a tale of two halves. In the first half, did a good job moving the ball, shot 50% from three, made 11 threes in the half. In the second half, you know, give Memphis credit. They did a better job with their switching. We only got 12 threes off, only made two of them in the half. But the biggest thing for us was the turnovers. We had 15 turnovers in the second half. It's hard to get a rhythm offensively. They got out in transition. We're able to get on the rim a ton because of our live ball turnovers. And that's been, something we've been focused on for the last 2 years. When we take care of the ball, we're hard to guard. When we get a little bit careless, it puts us in a hole, and I thought the second half it really hurt us tonight.
The beginning of the third quarter, all kind of the back-to-back-to-back defensive stops there. What in those sequences did you like, and what would you like to see more of from them?
Yeah, we're doing a better job of switching at the point of attack. The physicality has been better with the screeners. I think our communication's improved. I think we're showing a ton of growth on the perimeter in terms of our ability to switch. When we start to sub, our communication has to be maintained. I give Blake a lot of credit. He's had really one practice with us. Is doing a ton of work with our assistant coaches, is watching a lot of film, and he's fitting in pretty seamlessly. But I do think there are still some moments where the newness is showing, and that's not Blake's fault. It's just we've got to continue to be a cohesive group, and we're playing some lineups that we haven't seen much of this year. Obviously, we have some guys that have also come in via trade. I think Vince and John are established pros and have done a nice job, but we're still trying to find a little bit of that, cohesion from a communication standpoint.
And then just a little bit more on Blake, his second NBA game ever, 13 points. I mean, what did you like from him, especially offensively, and kind of highlighting his shooting tonight too?
Yeah, Blake keeps it simple. His shooting is one of the things that we're really excited about. And if Blake gets an open one, he lets it rip. I have not seen a possession yet where I've kind of scratched my head and thought, what's he doing? He doesn't over dribble. He keeps the game really simple, and I think that gives him the ability to play with a lot of different people and in a lot of different groups. I really do give Blake a lot of credit for how he's handled himself coming in and not having a ton of practice time.
Coming back from break, some people might think, oh, you could come back winded or things like that. But do you think some players come back refreshed and things like that? Is that something you see? I think just watching even Isaiah tonight, he almost looked faster, which feels funny to say.
Yeah, I think there's, from a mood standpoint, the emotional battery is recharged for sure. Like, I feel a different energy in terms of everybody's personalities. I feel like to start the game and everybody's first runs, we felt pretty fresh. I do think that the conditioning takes a second to kick all the way back in. I know that the guys, they got some maintenance work in over break, but they also rested, and they should have. So as we get through the next week, I would anticipate their legs to catch up with their spirit.